Hello, welcome back to Bonomo Show. This is Cooking with Jesse. And let's just start by talking about the elephant in the room. Yes, my shirt is off. Do I even have any clothes on under this apron? I don't know. You don't know either. We'll find out later. Anyway, today we are cooking eggplant parmesan. Now, this is a romantic dinner that you're going to want to cook for your girl. Or girls, you're going to want to cook this for your guys. And what better way to make a romantic dinner than doing it by cooking with your shirt off and your pants off and your underwears and you're naked under here. Am I? We'll find out later. But anyway, let's get started. Eggplant parmesan, let's go! Cooking with Jesse, having a good time. Cooking with Jesse, living the high life. Cooking with Jesse, having a good time. Cooking with Jesse, relax, it's showtime. Okay, for this recipe, obviously you're gonna need a nice eggplant. Dark purple, firm. That's the way you know it's good. Okay, you're also gonna need 2 eggs. You're gonna need some parsley for garnish. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic. You're also gonna need 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm using Italian breadcrumbs here, and 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You know, Kraft, right out that bottle. You're also going to need 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And you're going to need some fresh mozzarella cheese. Now this is different than the regular mozzarella cheese. This is fresh, so it's a little wet looking. It's soft. It's not the same as regular mozzarella cheese. This is fresh, baby. This is fresh. Get it. Last thing you're going to need, and you always need this, it's that Teddy Bonomo Italian gravy. You know how to get it. Subscribe to the channel. Get the link. Do what you got to do to get this gravy because it is the best. And you know, if you don't got it, you could just use whatever you got on hand. You're also going to need some vegetable oil to fry your eggplant in. We don't know what kind this is because I put duct tape on it. Okay, the first thing we're going to want to do is cut our eggplant. Now remember, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them at the bottom of the video and I'll get back to you unless they're, you know, derogatory towards me and my shirt off. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is cut off the top like so. Voila, discard. Then we're going to cut off this bottom part. Now, I like to make this kind of square so we can make what I call, you know, eggplant steaks. So I'm just going to trim off one side of the eggplant. Now I like to make my my eggplant parmesan pretty skinny. You can do it as thick or as skinny as you want, but my preference is skinny. So we're going to try to get a nice skinny slice here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See that? See how nice? And you're just gonna keep cutting the eggplant all the way down. Ooh, that one's perfect, huh? Beautiful. And we're just gonna continue this until we finish the eggplant. Once we got our eggplant cut, we're gonna take ourselves a 1-gallon Ziploc bag. And we're gonna take our flour and we're going to put it in there. Then we're going to take our salt, pepper, and garlic salt. We're going to put it in there too. Then we're going to zip it up and we're going to mix it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just like mixed around. All right, good. Now we're going to take our eggplant pieces and we're going to put it in the Ziploc bag. And we're going to mix it all up to get the flour to coat it all. We're going to coat it all. We're coating the eggplant with flour and garlic salt and salt. And that looks about right. Okay, so once you coated your eggplant in your plastic bag, you're gonna do your breading station. Now, breading station basically is, you got your egg bath here, you got your bread crumbs here, and then you put it over here. But first, let's put this Teddy T-Bone Bonomo gravy on the stove so we can get it warmed up, because we're going to need some warm sauce to finish off this dish. I'm just going to put it in the pan, the whole thing. Let's do it. Sounds good. It's real nice. Super nice. Okay. Let me turn that on low. Get it warmed up a little bit. And we're going to move right on here. So we're going to take our eggs. One egg. 2 eggs. Oh, don't want to get that in there. It tastes real bad. And you're going to want to, whisk this up with a fork. You're going to whisk it up. Now, I know in the last episode I was, criticizing you guys for not having all the nice cooking utensils and stuff, but I apologize, man. I know how it is. But this recipe right here, you don't really need anything. I mean, this is easy. So we got the eggs mixed up real nice. Then we're gonna want to mix up our Parmesan cheese in our breadcrumbs. So how we're gonna do that? We're gonna need another fork, and I don't have another fork, so I'm just gonna grab a fork I was using, put a little water on it. Okay, got my handy towel, dry it off, and then we're gonna mix these together. Mix your breadcrumbs and your Parmesan cheese together, and this is the best bread coating ever for eggplant and chicken Parmesan, for that matter. I mean, you might even be able to do this on some fried chicken, but we're not doing fried chicken today. We're doing eggplant Parmesan. Are you with me? Okay. Now we're gonna take our I'm gonna call them eggplant steaks, so to speak. Now look at that. That is covered with flour. Now this is gonna give you a nice crust. That's why we do the flour first. And we're just gonna dip it in the eggs. Now I use one hand. One hand goes in the eggs. One hand goes in the breadcrumbs. So once you got that, you wanna get the eggs up like that. Then you're gonna put it in the breadcrumbs. Now you're gonna flip it over, and you're gonna take your other hand and get this thing covered real nice. Now I like to pat it in so the breadcrumbs are really sticky on there, and you can see that's a nice looking steak. So we're gonna keep going with our eggplant steaks. Again, take one hand, dip it in the egg wash a couple times around like that, drip off the excess, bring it over to your breadcrumbs. Take your other hand, put some breadcrumbs on there, flip it with this hand, put some breadcrumbs on with that hand, flip it with this hand, tap 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 tap, tappy tappy tap, little couple more breadcrumbs. Oh, tap 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 tap. That one's done. 2 left. Egg wash, real easy. I mean, this is messy. Your hands are gonna get real dirty and sticky and kind of gross, but I mean, it's worth it, trust me. This is one of my mom's and my girlfriend's favorite dishes. Anyway, we're moving right along. One more to go. Egg wash. Drip it off. Breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese. Well, doesn't this look nice? I know I say nice a lot, but that's just the way I feel. Real nice. And voila! You got 4 beautiful eggplant steaks ready to fry on your frying pan. So we're gonna put our stainless steel skillet. I think this is 12 inches, so we can get 2 pieces in at one time. We're gonna put this on medium heat. All right. Now this is the way you could tell your stainless steel pot is hot enough and ready to fry these eggplant steaks. If you don't have stainless steel, I love you. I love you. You're doing great, man. Just use your non-stick 12-inch pan. If you don't have a 12-inch pan, use a 5-inch pan and just do them one at a time. So the trick is, after you let this be on hot medium heat for a couple minutes, you're going to take a little bit of water, just dab a little in there. And when the pan's hot enough, this is going to turn into a solid bowl dancing around the pan, just like that. Look at that. Real nice, huh? So now you know it's time to get your oil in there. Now I usually take a little paper towel, rub off that water. Then we're going to put our oil in here. In our vegetable oil, we're just going to cover the bottom of the pan. No need to get too crazy. We're going to cover the bottom of the pan. Now you know this stuff is ready to go when you see these little lines in it. You see that? Looks nice, huh? Okay, now we're ready to put in our eggplant. Alright, so our oil is hot, ready to go. So we're going to put these steaks in 2 at a time. Now when you lay them in, you want to lay them that way so that the grease don't spray up on your bare chest. Like I got right now. So we got 2 in here, grilling. Now we're going to let these sit on each side for about 4 minutes. You're going to want to check them every couple minutes just to see, because sometimes the oil might be hotter than you think. And you don't want them to get burnt up, because if they get burnt up, your whole night is ruined. And I've attested to that many a time. So to check them, you're going to use your thong, the thong, thong, thong. And I'm not wearing a thong today, but I might in the next episode. So these are going good. We're going to give this, you know, like I said, 2 to 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. Could be longer, but we'll check it in a minute. While we're doing that, let's start boiling some water so we can make fettuccine for a side dish on this recipe. This has been about 4 minutes. And then we're going to flip them over because you want a nice golden brown on each side. Look at that, how nice that is. Oh boy. Now you're going to flip them over just like this. Let it sit for another 2 to 3 minutes and you'll be ready to go. It's been 3 minutes. These babies are ready to go. Make sure you take a look. Looking brown. Oh my God. Once these are done, you're going to transfer them to a plate with a paper towel on it. Just like that. Then you're going to take the other 2, your last 2, and you're going to finish it up doing the same technique on the last 2 pieces. And these will be ready to go in the oven. Okay, you fried up your eggplant steaks. Look at them. They look great. They look beautiful. They look like you eat them right now, but no. Let's keep going, man. We're going to put this together so we can put it in the oven. Get some Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese on it. So you're going to need a pan. Oh, I'm using the Jesse's Famous Lasagna pan. Yes, I am. If you need one of these, email me. I'll get you one. You can use any pan you want, but we're going to use this pan. Now I'm going to use a little non-stick cooking spray. Everybody remember that, right? And we're going to just stack up our steaks in here. Oh, that looks real nice. Stack it up like that. Then, oh, there's another layer. There's the other layer. We're going to stack these ones up over here. Doesn't that look great? Now we're going to get rid of this. Once we got these in our pan, we're going to take some of our T-Bonomo, Teddy Bonomo, Italian gravy. We're going to put a little dab on the top. Just a little dab, because we're going to use some more of this later. Don't worry about it. It's good on everything. And we're going to spread it over just like that. Then we're going to take some of our fresh mozzarella cheese. And we're going to make, you need a real sharp knife. I'm using Emeril Lagasse because, you know, he's the shit. And we're going to just slice off chunks. We're going to need about 4 slices This fresh mozzarella actually has its own slices in it. Oh, that's real nice. Thanks, Kruger. I don't mean any of that. So there's 4. We got it. Okay. Now, we're going to take our mozzarella and put it on top of our eggplant steaks. Just like this. Now, if you're me, you are salivating and getting ready for the best dinner of your life. I know. My wife is loving it. She is ready to eat. She's ready to quit filming this shit and let's eat, motherfucker. Alright. Now we're going to put some extra pep on it. We're going to put a little Romano cheese. Hey, Romano cheese. I'm just putting a little sprinkle. La 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 la. Yeah! Lastly, we're going to put a little garnish. You know what I said. Parsley. Don't taste like shit. It's just green on your shit. It makes it look nice. Just put a little on that on. Alright. This ready to go in the oven, folks. Alright, once you got this ready in your pan, we're going to put it in the oven. 425 degrees. We're going to bake it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Just in case, just to make the cheese melt. And then it'll be ready to plate. Alright, so this has been in the oven at 425 for about 10 minutes. We're going to pull it out, plate this baby. Alright. Oh boy, look at this. It is ready to go. First thing we're going to want to do is take some of our Teddy Bonomo Italian gravy and just, you know, put it on your plate. Now I got this fancy plate. I know you probably don't have one of these. Maybe you do, but if you don't, just use a regular plate. But you're going to want to put some sauce down on the base of this. And then you're going to want to take your eggplant steaks and put it right on top of it like that. Oh man, does that look nice or what? Now what I like to do with my eggplant, I add a little fettuccine which I cooked up while we were in editing mode, or not editing mode, but you know, break mode. When you didn't see me doing it, is basically what I'm trying to say. So you put a little fettuccine on there, then you're gonna put a little bit more of your Teddy Bonomo's Italian gravy. Get it, subscribe, get it. Video's already ready. You're gonna put a little of that on top. So now we're going to garnish it with a little bit of Romano cheese and a couple of sprinkles of parsley flakes. Voila. Now look at that. Eggplant Parmesan with fettuccine for your girl, for your boy. Date night, romance night. Nothing better. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, dish is done. Thanks for watching another episode of Bonomo Show. This is Cooking with Jesse. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on IG at Bonomo Show. And just to set it off, you know, on a romantic night, you want to give this to your girl. Might I suggest this? Hey babe, you ready to party? Alright.